Hey guys, this is number 3 and 4 on the tutoring review. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over this. Now the first one is asking you to expand. So this, or sorry, condense. So this one's asking you to condense. Sorry, expand. I had it right the first time. So this one's asking us to expand, and then this one's asking us to condense. And so I just want to go through both of these real quick. Now, if you have a problem like this where you have these parentheses here, I would recommend going ahead and take this exponent and distributing it to both the x and to the y. So what that would become is log base 2. On top it would become x to the third, and on the bottom you'd multiply the 3 times the 2, and that would give me y to the 6. And then we want to look at this argument here. So this is my argument. And I want to separate that. So right now we have x to the third divided by y to the 6. So we're dividing, which means if we're expanding, we want to make division become subtraction. So division always becomes subtraction when we're expanding, and multiplication becomes addition when we're expanding. So since these are dividing, they're going to split up into 2 by subtraction. So it's going to become log base 2 of the top, which was x to the third, minus log base 2 of the bottom, which was y to the 6. And in your last step, if we have an exponent, so here we have an exponent of 3 on this argument, and here we have an exponent of 6 on this argument. If we have an exponent in the argument, that exponent just comes up to the front. So this 3 is going to jump up here, and this 6 is going to jump up here. So that becomes 3 log base 2 of x minus 6 log base 2 of y. And then that would be your final answer. With the next one, we're asked to condense. Now, usually the first step with condensing is if we have a number in front, it's going to jump up and become the exponent. So it's kind of working backwards from what we did here. So here, the last thing we did was move the exponents to the front. The first thing we're going to do in condensing is take the numbers in front and make them the exponents. So 5 is going to become the exponent of x, 3 is going to become the exponent of y, and that'll be x to the 5th, and then log base 2 of y to the third. And then notice we're adding here. So addition, like we said before, addition becomes multiplication. So this would become 1 log. And notice the base 2 did not change. That's still base 2. You never change the base when you're condensing or expanding. Okay? And we're just going to multiply x to the 5th times y to the third, which will give me just x to the 5th, y to the third. So notice I couldn't join them together because they weren't the same base. And so then that would just be your final answer. Hope this helps. Again, let me know if you have any questions.